Going live at 11:11 tonight. Family for this. Let's talk about some DNA activations tonight. And the first person that comes in my chat has her name is Life Equations 123. Interesting how in synchronicity that is. Let's talk about DNA activations tonight in Ascension Symptoms Clariferum. Now tonight what we're going to do is discuss how to tune your vocal cords to tapping into ancient healing that exists inside of the human body by way of practicing the vowel system and calibrating the vocal cords and the body. How's everybody doing tonight? Now, a lot of us are going through DNA activations, which means that a lot of us are experiencing pain, confusion, headaches, all kinds of stuff. Right now, what I'm experiencing is pains in my root chakra like no other. I got pains up through my spine, from the top of my spine to the bottom of my spine. And my tailbone hurts like no other. Like somebody just cracked me with a sledgehammer, right? That's your body calibrating. A lot of you are going through a lot of things where you don't know why it's happening. You're like, wait a second, I didn't work out yesterday. What's going on right now? It's because you're calibrating to the frequency. Now, a lot of solar winds have been hitting my area lately. A lot of winds, a lot of storms, and a lot of flood warnings as well been hitting my area. I don't know about y'all. Have y'all been getting flood warnings? That's the question. Now, let's talk about that real quick. What's going on? What's going on, Coach Shay? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? How are you doing? Now, a lot of things have been happening, and I need y'all to realize that it's happening for a reason, and the bad needs to happen before the good happens, because the bad is actually good right now. A lot of people, I've been posting a lot of things lately that have been triggering some folk, thinking that it's fear-based, but I'm going to let you guys know that if you're in the right headspace, you're not afraid of anything. You're looking at it, realizing that it must happen for the Great Reset. A lot of people are realizing how attached they are to this reality. And a lot of us have to check ourselves to realize that how much do you love your slavery? How much have you been taught how to love your slavery? Going to work, having fun, going to parties is all great and good. But if you are a slave doing it, is it really fun? Or have you been taught how to have fun in a system which is not favorable to your genetics, to your structure, to the reason why you came here on this planet? And to have to break away from that means the system has to shut down for quite a while so you can get to know yourself again. You realize that's probably going to happen soon, right? Right. And I know a lot of people who are afraid and think it's fear-based or scare tactics. I want you to ask yourself why an individual like me has to scare you. Why would I want to scare you? I don't have nothing to benefit from it. I don't have nothing to benefit from you. There's nothing I have to benefit from you. I'm not scaring you. I'm just sharing the news of the information that you need to know and using my platform to do it. We need to stop coming at the individuals who are sharing the information and start coming at the people that are actually doing it to us, doing the bullshit to us. I don't think we feel like they're reachable. So we come at those we feel like are reachable, you know? Yes, this is an age of Aquarius. It's also we're about to be, a lot of us are about to be shown a lot of people that we used to worship. Yes, a lot of us, we worship people. A lot of us worship celebrities. Yes, false idols. If you realize that you were living in actual Babylon, would it shock you? Wouldn't shock me, but it may shock some of y'all, right? Right? So a lot of your so-called celebrities and people that you guys worship are about to be revealed as the pedophiles, as the sickos that they are, And you may even still love them after that. But you need to know who they are because you need to know what you're giving your energy to. Family. Now, I'm not saying all of you. Listen, if some of this information doesn't apply, you can simply just let it fly, right? But what we're here for today is partly for DNA activations because I don't think a lot of y'all are understanding how the vowel system really can calibrate you into your frequency, into your energy, right? The vowel system that we know is A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. But the vowel system you need to practice is A, E, I, O, U. Say it with me right now. Just say it with me. If you haven't practiced it, if you are practicing it, say it with me right now, right as you're watching this video. Let's talk about the like when you get into a cold pool on a hot summer day, like or you jump in a hot shower after a cold walk or whatever. Right? Like like A lot of people who are Caribbean say eh, right? Like island, ooh. If you become religious, practicing this, you will calibrate your vocal cords to speak your tones that have been waiting to come through you. And the ultimate cheat code of unlocking your tones after you practice this vowel system that is calibrated for your body, you may just start speaking your languages. I, If anybody realizes the language that I'm speaking has a lot of this vocal fluctuation inside of it. Leram furietsikaveru singire forem. Le korem bop skew cerise veram voris karim boris kalirium kupchikavisarim. Furi clerim bakurim cerisarim. Lekizarem Vamiscu, Karam Suki Zarem, Blum Zurisarim, Le Aram, Borim Suki Zarem, Vle Kurim, Vamiscu Sararam, Vorim Kipti Zarim, Gopitum Suri Klerem, Vorim Kebaram Suri Sakavaru Sirim, Virim Kleram Sukaram. Now, for some people who say it sounds like this or sounds like that, all languages emanate from a particular place. All languages emanate from somewhere. Now, Spanish and other languages, which are not English, are closer to the place where they all come from. But they're not quite there just yet because they're used inside of this matrix to still constitute tuklarem, barem, suki, serem, right? All languages that are used by humans constrict the human body. I'm going to say the language that constricts it the least is the Asian language and the African language that constricts it the least, but it still constricts to a degree because it's allowed to be used inside of this realm. Baris Karim. Merem. Somebody said like you're talking backwards. Well, we know what talking forward sounds like now, don't we? We talk forward and it constricts. I'm going to explain how it looks in my brain when I first started learning it. Because a lot of you may tap into mushrooms or things because mushrooms are the ultimate cheat code for them to unlock if you are ready and if you have been learning information which will break your mind, right? Not break your mind in a negative way, break your mind in a positive way. The person that I read, the author, the teacher, the master teacher books that I read was Dr. York's books. Dr. York's books is one of the main reasons why my brain was able to process the languages which was coming through. So if you're looking for languages to come through, you might want to begin to read Dr. York's books. I don't care what this reports say about Dr. York. He did not do those things. And he even wrote it in a book before it happened that they were going to come at him for those things. But because a lot of individuals online will not say his name because of that, because they're afraid to either, one, lose their followings, two, everybody wants to take credit for information which is not theirs. What's that? What's that? I do this and balloons pop up on my video. What's that about? That's weird. What's that? I don't know what that meant. That was strange, family. I don't know. That's some new thing. Anyway, so I always give homage to people who actually taught me, teachers and things and people I read books with. And Dr. York, out of all the books I've ever read, was the best. It was the best. I don't know what that means. I know what this means. This is the real peace sign. When we have peace, we don't have peace. Peace is a piece of what? Oh, it was for the peace sign, right? Because they want you to be a part. Last time I checked, I don't want a piece. I want the whole. Because when we come together, that is what the greatness is, not this shit. Look, see? They want you to celebrate for being apart. This is what happens when you're together. Meram. See that? Y'all see that, right? Everything in this reality is about making you feel comfortable with being in your enslavement, right? But I'm here to let you know that everything that you have been taught is about you being a slave. If you go search for the information within yourself, you will find out what it is. Oh yeah, it's thumbs up too. The thumb. What's the thumb? The thumb down? What's that? Okay. So that's some new shit. Okay. I didn't even know Instagram really did this. That's wild, y'all. That's wild, family. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start speaking a language, and we're going to learn language today. We're going to calibrate vocal cords. Now I'm going to say small words, right, that come through me that I channel, and you say them back to yourself. If you're not interested in this part of the conversation, you're great to click off the video. It's fine. I'm not tripping about it. I'm not really. They froze my followers anyway. My followers have been at 29.8 thousand followers for a month and a half right now, right? They froze my followers. And on my other Instagram, Mr. Intensity, I have been at 200,000 followers for about 3 months now. So they froze my followers. They're not freezing my views, but they are freezing my followers, which is cool. It's fine. Because I see people follow me every day, but they don't grow at all. Interesting, but whatever. Y'all notice that? If y'all notice that, anyway. So we're going to start speaking language. You can say it to yourself, right? So let's go. Furim clearam. Furim clearam. Bamiscu surim. Bamiscu surim. Right? Say it back to yourself out loud. Blamiscu furim. Clickirem bokiris. Clickirem bokiris. Miram glu karim. Miram glu kirim. Vir kleram zam kuptirim. Vleram kuem vlama kuptirim. Mevarif. 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 Ikaram voriferim. Eat koram voriferim. Man, I'm telling y'all. Lerev sukuvaruf. Lerev sukuvaruf. Lerev sukuvaruf. Does Arabian language sound close to this? I don't know. Because I never wanted to learn any other of these languages. I felt Spanish in high school. I always felt like as a Nubian, as a Kemetic person, as one of those people, because I always felt like I was Egyptian since I was a kid. I always felt like I came from that place, right? I never wanted to learn the languages that they teach you in school. There was something in me that said there's something inside of you that's going to come out one day. That's going to be what your language is. So you're not going to learn none of this shit. So I never learned none of that shit. Every time I went to class, I just said, fuck this shit, and I failed all of it. I failed any language I ever took in school. I failed it. I said, fuck it. I learned like 2 words, and I was like, done. Forget it. It's corny. It's whack. I realized why. And maybe many of y'all have realized why. Why you may have struggled in school. Why you have been in remedial classes like me, right? Because there was something inside of you that rebelled even beyond your own understanding. And even when people made you feel bad for not doing good in this classes, becoming a company man of this matrix or a company woman of this matrix, you said, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to fail anyway. Miriam. I don't have any material that I can give anybody learn this language because everybody has a way to make this language come out. As I say, I work with people to help them bring the language out, but that's more on a private tip because I get channeled the information that will help this particular individual bring the information out. And I provide all the tools which they need to do it. Plant medicine, whatever it needs. You just have to book a call and you have to see if you qualify to work with me on that level. If you really think it's about to come through you or can come through you, or you can do this type of channeling, because I'm channeling all the time what's inside of me, unlocking DNA. So let's get back to it. Okay. Valarum cupterum. Valarum cupterum. Separam verim. Separam forum. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I just got a channel. Separam forum was something that we did with energy. We used to blast energy out of our hands. Separam was like energy in our hands. Forim was to shoot it out. So separam was the manifesting energy, and forim was to shoot it out. I just learned that just now. Separam forim. Seriously. I'm telling you, y'all. And if you feel like this stuff resonates with you, it's because it's actually you. Did you reach the level you want? When I reach the level I want, you won't even see me on video. You'll hear about me on TV if we still have that by that time. I did not reach the level that I'm at, that I want to be at. No. The level that I be at means that we communicate through here telepathically. All of us. No. We're on the path of a level that we're going to be at. We're grateful for the level that we're at, but we realize that we're striving to be something greater by continuously practicing, continuously developing, continuously honing our gifts and our abilities that we have inside of us. So separam forium, clearam viriam, I'm not going to go for clearam forium. Because the full sentence is clearam forum sepatum seri serim clearen sukavaru serin galeracaram boreas sukavarum. So we're going to start with clearam forim. Clearam forim. Let the energy vibrate through your being. Clearam forim. Berescu. Aram. Verescu. Beram. Verescu. Beram. Feel it flow through your being. Likirim. Blaram tu chikavarif. Likirim blaram tu chikavarif. Now, it's funny because when the languages came through me first on August 3rd, 2020, that was the first time the languages came through me, right? And I was in my bed. I was actually about to do a Zoom on Patreon, right, before they came through me, first time. And I got a vision of the women used to be warriors, right? Flying the dragons, being the dragons, commanding the dragons. And extremely scary, the women were. And I was just a part of it. The men were a part of it. We were also protectors. But when they wanted to come out their bag, They came out their bag and they fucked shit up. This is why they created us, so they wouldn't have to go ahead and destroy a whole planet. We would just go ahead and maintain the planet, right? We would maintain the planet, but they could destroy it. We could too, but we did what we wanted to do because they gave us the right to do what we wanted to do. Do you see? So when the languages first came through me, it was very choppy, but I remember the dragons and the women. I remember that for sure, right? And when they came through me, they felt very like euphoric. They felt better than sex. So when you start to practice these tones, if you think that sex is good, sex only gives you a preview to what you are and how you feel all the time. But the languages is like unlocking the chains inside of your body that have constricted you by this English tone. And it's funny, this is why I don't follow a lot of the trends, because I just do what I'm told. Because sometimes if I follow too many trends, we are led astray because there's so many distractions. I did not know next year was the dragon. I did not know. And next year was the 8th year as well. Did not know that. So it's kind of dope you said that. Because I'm the dragon, right? The dragon. Faris. Okay? So let's go. We're going to go Faris. Faris. Right? Faris. Okay. This is a good question right here. Can sex make you speak these languages? I feel like it can with a woman especially. Listen, women, if you have sacred energy exchange with somebody that's on your frequency or above your frequency, if you are sharing your bodies with a man who does not have the magic stick, let me tell you something about men that are conscious like this. This is not like trying to woo anybody. I'm just telling you the truth. If you're a man and you're tapped into this type of energy, you have the magic stick. If you're a man and you have had sex with certain women, or any woman, right? With women, and you are tapped into this, you have the magic stick. Which is why many of them have become stalkers, or many of them have become addicted to you. Because you have the magic stick. And if you're a woman and you're tapped into this information, that means that you also have the magic womb as well. So when you combine the magic stick with the magic womb, and you do certain affirmations and things of that nature together while you are having sacred energy exchange, you amplify what you're doing on this planet together. Faram to Kivarif. Faram to Kivarif. I'm going to say it again. Faram to Kivarif. Chloram suefakarum. I'm telling you, family. I appreciate it. People have been asking about my chain. This chain has gold flakes in it. It is organite, the original energy, with shungite and moldavite wrapped in copper. That's what this chain is. Protects me from all the EMF waves, all the frequencies that are going on all around us. I wear it all the time because it protects me from that. I wear it when I'm playing ball. I wear it when I'm working out. I wear it all the freaking time. When I'm in the shower, you always got to wear these things. Organite, original energy, family. Original energy. Gold flakes, shungite, moldavite, wrapped in copper. Ferris. And one more meteorite. I forget what it was called, though. Miriam. Okay. Let's go with the next one. Claram Chorus. Claram Chorus. Claram Chorus. Bumiscu Sebion Clearim. Bumiscu Sebion Clearim. If you want to know where I got it, I'll connect you with the person who made it. It's custom. So if you want to know where I got it, just hit me up in the DM. All right? KF. But I'm telling y'all, family. If you no, I didn't make it. I have somebody made it for me. He has a business. He does this type of stuff. I'll plug you guys with him if you just hit me in the DM. I got you. All right? I got you. Okay? No problem at all. No problem at all, family. But listen, man, listen. If you're going through DNA activations and the symptoms and you don't feel right, you feel confused, listen, look at my stories. I shared a person that I follow that always helps you out with your DNA activations of what's going on with you at the time it's going on with you. I think we're going through a retrograde right now as well. So watch out for a lot of ex-partners coming back in your life, trying to get back with you, because that's going to happen a lot. It's already happened with me twice already. So just don't even like hit them up or don't even talk back to them. It's just old shit trying to come back in, trying to disrupt you. Just get it out of here. You know what I mean? So before I go, I'm gonna do a little channeling session, and we're gonna get out of here. All right, family? All right. Bing, 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 Ferris, Clem to keys, referem. Boom, 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 claricerim. Vom kireferem. Leram sukizereferim. Le corem borascorem sukiseref. Murim cleforim sukiseref. Lerim bomiscoreforim. Blum suku farif. Mukiram surif farim gupterisarim leram guferisarim gupterim chukizarefarim bombomiscusararam borikin gorisarifarim leraram bokizarim lekizarakarim bomiskifarizarim leram brokoriam sukikaramboris Murinskiram sukefaram bleram vokizarakleram bom 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 serisarim leram gum 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 serisarifaram clem sukizarafaram me moncorim blome piram sufarifaricleram bomiskeref me fokizaraclerem boringing sorisarim. I don't know why people mess with us. Why would you mess with a sorcerer? Why would you mess with a sorceress? That was just in my mind. Why would you mess with us? We're really nice people at the root of it. But have you ever had somebody that fucks with you, like really bad, does some underhanded stuff to you and thinks it's a game? And then because you had ill intentions for them, by not realizing it, you put a spell on them and it fucked their life up. When I realized I did this to people in my past, I was like, oh shit, I got power. I ain't even know. A lot of y'all got power. Y'all be whooping people's asses. Ever if. Man, I'm telling y'all. I'm like, you got a death wish? Like, you really want to play with me? You really want to play with me right now? Because lately I got this entity messing with me right now. Like, you really messing with me. And I can really destroy you right now. And I'm trying to, like, be nice because I don't want to unleash hell on you. You got somebody like that in your lives, like people who just mess with you, and you know I could unleash hell on you right now, and you just still messing with me. I'm at the point with this one person where I'm about to unleash hell and carnage on them, right? And I hope you watching, because I don't want to, but I think you're leaving me no choice. Because a lot of us are sorcerers and sorceress. And you're messing with the wrong person. If you're watching this video and you're messing with a chosen one, remember, we're kind, we're nice, because we know we could destroy your whole existence with a thought. Meref. And because we're nice and you're not, You think it's soft, and it's not. It's restraint, because we're giants, and we know we can crush you. Meres, Blexkirim, Bokurum. We are the original riders of dragons, the original element benders, and the original rulers of nature, Clamiscu. And if you think we're evil, it's because we're evil to those who are evil to us. And only after the point where we can't, like, we have no, like, we, all right, I can't be nice no more. Now I got to unleash hell on people. And I realized that I've unleashed hell on people before in my life, and they're still doing bad right now. They're still living in hell right now because I haven't taken away the energy that I put on them. And a lot of y'all have whooped asses, and you're like, damn, after they left me and did me dirty, their life was shit. Because it was your ill intentions for them that you manifested for them, and because you were a power and a force to be reckoned with, you whooped that ass. If this resonates with anybody, put a 1 below. If you realize that you had the power and you did that to somebody. Not after you realized, before you realized. Because after I realized I had the power, I didn't do it to nobody. Because I realized that I could really destroy people, right? Like destroy their lives completely. So I didn't do it after I realized I had that shit with me. I'm like, nah. So I try to wait a long time before I have to do it because I don't really want to do it. Because when you know you could do it, then you're like, let me hone this ability real quick. Let me hone this ability real fast. And I'm honing this ability right now. I'm going to show you the book I'm honing the ability with. I'm honing this ability right now. Now, so now I'm a sorcerer with a book. Right? Right. Because this book resonates with me heavy. You know, I just try to be nice. A lot of us try to be nice, don't we? We just trying to be nice. We just trying to be nice. Why you gotta fuck with me? Listen, I know y'all don't really hear me curse that much, but you're gonna hear me curse a little bit right now because I'll be getting mad. I'll be getting mad. On my other page, I'm Mr. Intensity. It's because I'm intense. But I'll be trying to chill, yo. Like a lot of people see us in spirituality and think that it's like some conspiracy theorist stuff, or we gonna be in the garden meditating in lotus pose all the time. Nah, we still in human experiences too. We still can fuck shit up. We still want to have a little bit of fun. We still are people. We're people with powers. We're people with powers, right? Real, actual fucking powers. And they haven't even truly come online yet. This is the powers while our DNA was locked up. Imagine the powers when we unleash Bomgiram, Vularam Sirius Sikivaris, Kleptiram Bulfiram, that bent earth, Kleptiram Furium Mikaram, that bends earth, that chant, Aram Veres Kivarim. Telling y'all, family, they gotta stop messing with us. But we must practice restraint until the last moment where we can't practice it no more. Then only as a defense mechanism where we gonna release it for him. And I realize a lot of individuals are afraid to speak their minds in this society. They're afraid to tell you what they're thinking. But when you find it, when you get around somebody who says what they're thinking, you realize how much you're willing to say it too. I'm that person who says what I'm thinking, because everybody around here is bitch. Is everybody around you bitch that is afraid to say what they're thinking because their mind's under shackles? And you're the only one who says things that are actually common sense, and people who think the same thoughts as you act strange when you're the one saying them around them. And then you realize how much of a slave they really are. Ferem, boskirem. Interesto kungo frem, mereklirem, sukiserem. Man, I'm telling y'all. This book that I have is called The Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. Montesquieu. And any magician, anybody in magic needs to be getting into this because I probably will resonate with you. Especially if you're somebody online or you're sharing this message, you probably need to learn some protection spells too. Because people have been putting spells on my ass for years before I really knew about this protection aspect. Spells. I remember I had these spells on me back in when I was married in 2019 when I was living in Delaware. And one of the biggest signs you have a spell or a demon that's trying to attack you is flies. Now, I'm living in this house in Delaware, and every week I had to bomb the house because there were hundreds of flies flying throughout my house. Now, I'm not a dirty person, but there were flies everywhere throughout my house. Now, I was sharing this information and all that stuff, right? But I bomb my house every week. Dead flies all over the freaking place. Kept on coming back. I'm like, somebody putting a spell on me. Most definitely put a spell on my ass, right? And I had to get somebody to help me break it. But one thing I always wanted to know was how to break this myself. How do these people have the information to help me break my spell? I got to get control of my own shit. Just like they say in this society, control your finances and become your own liberator. You must, if you're tapped into the spirit, you must liberate yourself with your own magic as well. Now, there's magic you can tap into that's inside of you as well that you already know because you've been whooping niggas' asses with your magic for a while, naturally. But when you hone your natural gifts and your abilities together, then you become a force to be reckoned with where you can manifest your realities as well. Mereskerim. Mereklerem sukis. Now we talking. Man, family. Because if you're in this space, best believe you're being watched. Best believe you're being monitored by the government and your ancestors, which is why the government just only monitor you because your ancestors have been protecting you. You see? And at times you may see them flying around you, disappearing like I saw yesterday. They came below the chemtrails and they just zoom back up yesterday. I'm driving, I'm right from my house. I'm about to pull in my house and I see it was chemtrails everywhere. And there was like a light inside the chemtrails, like they came hovering down, right? And then as soon as I noticed them, it was like, zoom, gone, quick. Because they're watching you too. Because you're the show for your family, but you're also the show for the governmental to govern your mental. Those people who try to govern your mental, you're the show for them as well. What are you going to do next? What thought then can they try to send to you because of the heavy metals in your body? Because based off of the heavy metals in your body, with the processed food that you may have been eating or gorging on, and you don't detox or fast from time to time, they can send thoughts to you that are really not yours, but they'll send thoughts to you that are in your own voice that you are thinking are yours. And I got some stuff coming out with my new brand that's coming out this week that's going to help you out with your parasites and your mind and tapping your mind into the higher aspects. If y'all thought intensity was good, wait till you see what my new brand's pumping out. And I had to let intensity go for this new brand to rise. And every single supplement is embedded with sacred geometry, has a particular meaning. Did you realize that when you put sacred geometry on certain things, it imbues it with its power? Did you realize that? And guess what, family? All of my supplements are embedded with that sacred geometry. mamiscusarim, clocturim, varam, kuptis. Somebody said, what is the language you keep speaking on and off? Well, let me explain to you. Kali, Kush, 513. This is language that is outside of the matrix dome that we live in, where many of us are from. Many of us can't really break it down, and we can't translate it because the language that we're translating it in is a slave language, which constricts your human body. So it's a feeling thing, because feeling and knowing is also a language, which is why many people will feel vibrations through their body, pulsations here in their solar plexus chakra, because your solar plexus is where your soul, people say your soul lives in your heart. I think your soul lives here because I felt it beat here before, but your soul knows everything, okay? So you're translating inside of your soul, and you're like, I feel like I know this. Why do I feel good? Why do I feel better? What's going on? Why am I activating? Or why am I speaking the same language? Sekiram, bomuscularetsikavarum. There are many numbers that you continuously see on a daily basis. That's your guides talking to you. Your higher self says, look over there. And you don't even realize why you're looking over there, but then you see these particular sequences over and over and over and over and over again, which means something for you on your journey, which you should discover. My life path number is a 6. I'm a 6. That's my life path number. I'm a 6. January 20th, 1983. I'm a 6. First day Aquarius, born at 12:06 p.m. High noon, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say we have gut feelings, family. Why we say we have gut feelings. You know what I'm saying? No coincidences, family. You're a 9. Flip that around. 9, family. And you should probably look up your life path numbers and all that. Wow, your son's birthday is January 20th. That's wild. That is wild. First day, Aquarius. What a coincidence there it is. See how that works? See how that works? Wow, family. My twin and I are at 11. Listen, we all got some stuff with us. We all are family. And these families that we're tethered to in this reality, we don't really vibe with them on the spiritual level, do we? We vibe with them on a physical level. You're a February Aquarius. You're the weird Aquarius, as we call us. Okay, I'm gonna say I keep it a buck. Us January Aquarius is called February Aquarius. A little quirky, a little weird, a little quirky. No. Listen, with all due respect, y'all February Aquarius be a little strange to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just me. You're 220. So you're not an Aquarius though. You're 223 though. You're not an Aquarius though. Y'all a little strange. Y'all a little out there. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Y'all February ones. Y'all something. Y'all ain't wrapped too tight. I'm just gonna say. Y'all ain't wrapped too tight. You know? Straight up. Telling y'all, family. This was a great live tonight too. I appreciate everybody being here. Continue to follow my content when I put it out. I put it out when my spirit tells me to. I feel it. I was just walking back in. I was actually watching the show Superman and Lois, because that show was dropping a lot of jewels, and I'm catching them. Right? Y'all watch that show, Superman. I watch it at the end of the day after all my work is done for the day. But Superman and Lois, watch that, yo. It's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. It drops a lot of jewels in there. I don't watch movies for entertainment. I watch them for learning, because they're telling you everything about yourself in a movie, if you know how to see it. If you are well read and you know how to see it, what they're telling you. If you're tapped into what you are, and you've tapped into your knowledge and tapped into Dr. York, because a lot of stuff that we watching, like the man that fell from Earth, what was that? That was the one with the other dude. That was about Malachi York and his books. If y'all ever read The Man from Planet Risk, his books. Just saying. And a lot of these people out here that be talking all this metaphysical information, talking about his mind knowledge, they got that from Dr. York. They just didn't want to give him homage. I've been giving Dr. York homage since I read The Man from Planet Risk back in 2020. And it awakened my DNA along with the mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, if somebody taught you something, give them homage. Give them credit for where you got the information from. Nobody's the originator of information. So you give the person credit of where you got the information from, and you show the energy of abundance. Because a lot of people don't give people credit for where they got the information from because they're living in lack. Because they're thinking that if they give the information of where they got the information from, the people that follow them are no longer going to be under them, and they're going to go right to the source. Nah, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm reading. I'm going to tell y'all what I've been telling y'all what I've been reading for years. I'm telling you. I don't care. Oh, yeah. I give Bobby Hemmett all the props in the world, man. He was the funniest teacher of all. Bobby Hemmett was like the comedian of metaphysical teachers. I could listen to Bobby. Matter of fact, I used to listen to Bobby Hemmett for hours and hours. I listen to him about 4 times a week now. I listen to Bobby Hemmett for every day for at least 5 hours every day. Bobby Hemmett was the truth. The truth, family. The truth. Malachi Z. York. Phil Valentine, he's not really my style. I mean, he teaches really good, but he's not really my style. But I'll rock with Bobby Hemmett and Dr. York. Any other teachers that I like? Delbert Blair. Delbert Blair and Mitchell Gibson, fire. Those are my 4 best teachers. Malachi Z. York, Bobby Hemmett, Mitchell Gibson, and Delbert Blair. In that order. I heard Delbert Blair is teaching in the Cosmos right now. That's what I heard. Yosef was talking about that. Teaching in the Cosmos right now. But yeah, we about to find out what this is about. We're about to find out what all of this is about. You ready for this fun? It's about to be fun. Even if all of this shit shuts down, it's about to be fun knowing yourself. Listen, man, let me show you something real quick. Just for it, right? I've been stockpiling books for years just so I could read them when all the shit shuts down. If y'all ain't stockpiling no books, family, I mean, like, what y'all doing? Let me see. Here's my office. This is my office right here. You know, I got to remind myself who I am at all times. You got to stockpile some books, y'all. Stockpile your books. This going to be your entertainment. That's going to be your entertainment right here. All this. This is my sex books up here. Got the sex books here. You know what I'm saying? And I got all the Dr. York scrolls here. It's all Dr. York's, all his scrolls. I got some Zachariah Sitchin stuff right here. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta tap into a new level of entertainment. I had this made. This is Broly. This is how many of us. This is a black version of Broly. That's a black version of Broly. You know what I'm saying? Tap into what you are. You know what I'm saying? Tap into what you are. Because this is going to be all the fun soon. See, they say reading is an ancient art. Nobody wants to read anymore. You know what I mean? Can we see this the section books? The what books? The what books? What books you want to see? Blue Naga, tell me. The Nagas, the dragons, the dragon people, the Nagas. Yeah, I'm one of them too. Yeah. Oh, the sex books. I got you. Say less. Look at you. Your mind's in. No, I ain't gonna say your mind's in the gutter. It's not in the gutter. All right. So this one here is called the Multi-Orgasmic Man. This one here is called the. Let's see. This is the 8 dates. Okay, 8 days. Essential conversations for Lifetime of Love. These are actually. This is called the Manipulated Man. These are children's books about teaching them about like high level stuff, but for children. This is the Tao of Health, Sex, and Longevity. This is one of my favorite books, The Tao of Sexology. This is The Love Dare, right? This is Dear Lover, right? You gotta know this. If you're with somebody, you gotta know their love language, family. This is the 5 love languages. You gotta know somebody's love language. If you're dealing with somebody you don't know their love language, you on some other shit. You're gonna have a tough time. This one here is she comes first. You know what I'm saying? She comes first. You gotta be knowing about this stuff. A lot of men don't be knowing about women. That's why you can't satisfy them, because you don't know about women. This one be talking about how to use your Kegels, fellas, and many other things. How to use sex for healing as well, the tantric arts of sex. And this one is about his needs, her needs. Right? We both have different needs, you know. So it's best that we learn each other. And I should probably put this up here too. This is the best book ever. This is called The Science of Love by John Baines. This is, if you have never been in love or you have been in love, if you read this book right here will blow your wig back. Bobby Hinn recommended this book. He was like, this is a badass. He said it's a badass book. This is a badass book. Each chapter took me a day to process it. Each chapter, a day to process it. Oh my God. Man. Oh, the children's series? I got you. Say less. The children's series, it's the Tuttle Twins. Tuttle Twins. If you ever heard about Tuttle Twins, Google the Tuttle Twins. You know what I'm saying? The Tuttle Twins. And this is the golden rule. The board to serfdom. You know what I'm saying? It teaches you about finances and life and shit like that. You know what I mean? I had my sons read it a minute ago. They didn't catch none of this shit, but it's all good. It was implanted in their subconscious. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Then you got your financial, you got your metaphysical section, you got your financial section. You know what I mean? You got your health section. You got your man. I'm telling you, this is gonna be y'all entertainment. Stop playing with me. I'm telling y'all. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you have to turn your home into a Shangri-La. Turn your home into a Shangri-La, and that is what it will be. But if you always gotta leave your home to find fun, then you really don't have a home at all. Turn your home into a Shangri-La, and then we see what it is, family. Knowledge is power is what they say, but applied knowledge is power is what they say. You must apply the knowledge you have, and that makes it powerful. Until you apply it, it's just knowledge. Applied knowledge is power. Feel me? Applied knowledge. So before we go, I'm gonna do one more channeling session. We're gonna roll. All right. Lekiram suferiferim, glemescu, separaram, clearam suferiferim, me calarem sukiverum zukivari sereferam, myram tu chikivari zerem, eram zereclere sukivari zerem, boris come cool voreclerem. Viram teparum tichkivari vereveram upderam. Viskam kuem bothireferem. Lezekizereferem. Laram bokiram suklerem. Boris. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace. Love y'all.